Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing out there? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Leonard Nesmith here. I'm here bringing the good morning, positive vibes on this Thursday morning. How are you doing? I'm out going for a walk to clear my head so I can have some clear thoughts. So you might hear the elements in the background, cars riding by. You might hear some nature, birds chirping, which is all good, man. It's all good. So I come out here every morning. I go for a walk, especially on these nice, beautiful days, because it allowed me to just, once again, clear my head, allow me to think straight, allow me to have zero noise, So I also like to greet people. Hey, good morning. How you doing? How you feeling, man?
Good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. So there's a lot of people out this morning. I'm happy to see that. That's really super cool. Good morning. How you doing? How are you? And they're feeling good, looking good, feeling fantastic. So, hey, man, I'm here. Good morning. You know my deal. If you rocking with me this morning, all I ask is that you stay good morning down there so we can start to attract that positive energy. That's what it's all about, man. We got to start our mornings off right. We have to start our mornings off with the right mindset, because it's a long day every day. People say the days are short. No, the days are long. And you also don't know what your day have in store. So we sit down in the morning, we plan our days accordingly, but they are indirectly and direct things that impacts our day, that tries to derail. You always use the word try to derail, us from what we need to do. So we need to make sure that we're in the right mindset for that. We need to make sure that we are ready to take on that. All right. So if you're rocking with me this morning, you already know the deal. I want you to stay good morning. I might be breathing a little hard. I feel like I'm out of shape a little bit, even though I go running. I probably walked a mile already, man. I'm just walking. I'm doing my walk this morning. And what a walk does for me, it allowed me to, when I walk, I normally have like no music on. I got my phone on silent, so what that does is it eliminates the noise that's around me. I don't have to worry about, someone calling me. I don't have to worry about, somebody else, putting their problems on me. All I have to worry about is what I'm thinking about and what I want to do. And it's cool because it's something about just walking, something about nature. It's also, for me, something about seeing other people doing the same thing. Because like this lady right here. Good morning. How you doing? How are you?
How are you?
Doing well. Doing well. So it's good to take these walks. It's good to sit back and eliminate all the noise. I don't have anyone around me. I don't have anyone talking to me. I'm just sitting here being able to take in, walking is getting in some exercise, which is good. Two, oh man, you see some crazy stuff out here in the nature. Two, it's about basically, being able to think about the things that you want to think about and being in control. Because it's good to take a walk when you first start your day, if it's in the morning or if it's in the afternoon, because you can clearly, with no distractions, think about the things that you need to do and start putting those things in place, start visualizing those things and then taking action to it. So that's why I go for my walk. But if you're rocking with me this morning, you know the deal. Stay good morning down there. I definitely will acknowledge you. And, we to put ourselves in this right mindset, what we need to do is, I like to tell everybody, we spend at least 5 minutes to ourselves. We need some me time. 5 minutes to ourselves to ensure that we are putting ourselves in position to succeed. And by doing that, we have to ensure that we state all the things that we are grateful for, all the things that we are appreciative for. All right. And I like to tell people, this same thing every day, because some people think that you gotta be in a fancy place. Good morning. How you doing? How are you? Some people believe that you have to be in a fancy place. Some people believe that you have to have fancy words, and that's a negative. All you need to do is do two things. Make sure that you, one, take the 5 minutes to yourself, regardless to where you are. You could be in the bed, you could be in your computer room, your office. You could be in the bathroom. You could be in your living room, your kitchen. You could be in your dining room. You could be in your car. You could be at the work spot, the work location. It doesn't matter. What matters is you take that 5 minutes to yourself and you sit back. And what I like to sit up. I tell everybody, I'm going to slow down a little bit. I like to sit up. I like to smile because I like to feel good about what I'm going to say. I also like to close my eyes, and I like to visualize what I'm saying. And once again, you don't need to say anything fancy for those that don't know what to say or don't even know what to be grateful for. You could just say, hey, I am thankful and grateful for waking up this morning. I am grateful and thankful for my health, my family health. I am grateful and thankful for the roof that's over top of my head. I am grateful and thankful for my family. I am grateful and thankful for being a provider, mentally, physically, financially, and spiritually. I am grateful and thankful for the cars that I have. I am grateful and thankful for the business that I own. I am grateful and thankful for the investments that I own. I am grateful and thankful for the job that I have. Those are just some things that you can use, to build up your morning, to put you in position to succeed, because it's all about the mindset. It's all about the approach. All right. So let's make sure that we take those 5 minutes. That's very, 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 very important. So if you're rocking with me this morning, you know the deal. Stay good morning, because we have to get that good morning attraction going on. It starts with me. It starts with saying good morning to your significant others, your wife, your husband, your kids, or even people you don't know. Good morning. How you doing? How are you? And it starts there. And that's how you're going to get that positive energy back. All right. And remember, the energy comes in so many different ways. Sometimes it comes right back directly. And sometimes it comes in other ways, which is fantastic, in ways of landing opportunity, landing jobs, landing promotions, opening businesses, getting loans and getting investment, people to invest, in your dreams. So these are all the ways that you receive that energy back. All right. But it starts with you, and it starts with saying good morning. All right. So let's see who's rocking with me this morning. We got Valerie. Oh man, she rocks with me every single morning. I'm appreciative of her. She says, good morning, Lenny. Happy 4th of July. Then she got the emoji with the 2 hands. Super cool, Valerie. Good morning to you, and happy 4th of July to you and everybody. So I thank you for rocking with me. You are super cool. I appreciate you. We got Harry Pedro. All right, we sit here. I call him Mark. He's here. He says, good morning. Good morning, bro. Let's elevate. And then you got the muscle. That's what I'm talking about. We getting strong out here. Not a problem. Then we got my boy Michael DeShields. What's going on, brother? Good morning to you. He says, good morning, bro. Then he got 3 of the gifts. So we getting strong this morning. That's why I'm out here taking my walk. I definitely will take a jog right after this as well. Let's see who else rock. We got Takia Lee. She says, happy morning. And then she got the sun going on. I love that. She says, have a fantastic day. Enjoy the beautiful weather on the walk. Yes, I will. And thank you. I appreciate it. It is beautiful out here. It's fantastic out here. It feels great. Just taking in nature and taking in the air. It just feels good, man. It just feels good. I strongly suggest that people go out, for walks, because it's some time to yourself, and and by doing it, you will find yourself changing in so many ways, changing in the manner of starting to see things clearly in your life, in all fashions, and then most importantly, start to address the things that you need to address. So with that being said, if you're rocking with me this morning, you know the deal. All I ask is that you stay good morning down there, and also hit that shared key, because we need to make sure that this positive, good morning, positive vibes are getting all through your network. Those are the people that you talk to. Those are the people that you communicate with. All right. So the topic for today is what choices are you making? All right. So what choices are you making? Let me know. Chime in. What choices are you making? Now, I'm pretty sure people are going to say, well, what choices on what? What choices are you making on every fashion of your life? From personally, what choices are you making? From professionally, what choices are you making? From financially, what choices are you making? These are that's the question you should ask yourself. What choices am I making to better myself? Right now, this moment, I'm on the platform with everyone. I'm taking a walk. So this right here is some personal development. This personal development is going to feed my financial development, is going to feed, any and everything that I want to do, because I'm exercising. So I'm out here, I'm going for a walk, and I go for long walks, not saying that you have to, all right? Because this is no competition. It's all about what you need to make sure that you ensure that you set yourself up to succeed. But I go for very long walks, because I just have a lot to think about, and I have a lot that, I want to do in my life, and I have a lot of choices that I need to make. All right, I'm going to talk about the word choice for a little bit, because I believe that for whatever reason, I don't know what happened, but a lot of people believe that they don't have the right of choice. Almost tripped and fell there. That would not have been a great day. But, choice. I'm here to tell you that you can make a choice. All right? You can make a choice. All you have to do is sit back, think about what you want to do, make the choice, and stand by it. Truth be told is, sometimes you're going to knock it out the park and get it right, and sometimes you're not. And those times when you don't get it right, I still feel as though it's a win, because it's a lesson. It's something that you, one, can sit here and say, hey, I would never do that again. And then two, is something that you can teach others not to do. So to me, even when you make a choice and it goes left, you have to learn something from it. And then you can sit here and better yourself from that, as well as help others. I always say, look to help people, right? So we have to make sure that we understand that we have the ability to make a choice, all right? Us, right? There's no one else that's over top of us. That's a mindset thing, that you believe that someone else are making choices for you. If that is the case, you need to sit back. You really need to go for some walks and clear your head, so you can know for sure that you have the ability to make a choice in your life. And 9 out of 10, those choices that we make are hard. Those choices that we make are scary. Those choices that we make are challenging. But those are the things that actually get you ahead, right? We always talk about, I think the easiest way to explain it is really like when you're looking to build muscle, right? When you're looking to build muscle, you go through pain. You go through not wanting to do it. You go through being, tired. You go through, having to be disciplined on some of your eating habits. You go through, hey, good morning, how you doing? You go through a lot of pain. Let me get across the street. You go through a lot of pain, but the ending result be your goal, which is building that muscle, right? And that's the same thing when you make a choice to change your life, right? When you make a choice to change your life, there's going to be some discipline that's going to need to be there. There's going to be some tired days and nights that need to be there. There's going to be some big time challenges that you're going to need to get over and accomplish. But once you get to your ending result, it's going to be all worth it. So, what choices are you making? Today, this morning, I made a choice to get up, get out, and exercise. For me, exercising gives me energy. Believe it or not, exercise also gives me the ability to think, to myself with no noise, nobody talking to me, nobody communicating with me. I can sit here and actually think about the things that I want to think about, not the things that people put on my plate, consciously or subconsciously. I'm able to take in, a little bit of nature. I'm able to meet, people sometimes, because when you're out walking, jogging, you see other people walking and jogging, and I tend to hold, many conversations, with people. Some people will call it many. My wife will sit here and she'll say I hold long conversations. I think that they are not long at all. I think that they are conversations that are short, but that's what my wife believes. But yeah, so, you need to know, what choices are you making? What choices are you making to change your financial situation? A lot of people also talk about that. A lot of people, oh, I don't have no money to do this. Oh, I don't have no money to do that. Okay. Boom. We got that. Now, what choices are you making to change that situation? What choices are you making so you can sit here and say, hey, you know what? I do have money for that, but I'm not going to do it because of X. Or, hey, I do have money for that, so when are you going so I can, mark it on my calendar, get my kids situated so I can go? Doesn't that sound cool? To sit there and to be able to do some things that's going to make you happy, have some fun, or even take your kids, anywhere in the world. They watch television and they see, some of these fantastic places from Disney World to, Lego places to all these things over the world. And the first thing they say is, I want to go. And I know as parents, we want to sit there and say, for sure, we want to be the ones that take you. Well, guess what? For most cases, a lot of those places take some type of financial means. And with that being said, we have to be, smart, make a choice on what we want to do financially so we're able to do some of those things. So what choices are you making there? What choices are you making in your professional life? Some people, got a job and they want to, make it to supervisor, and then from supervisor, they want to make it to manager, and then from manager, they want to make it to director. All right, perfect. You got your goals, you got it all set. Now, what choices are you making to make sure that you get there? What are you doing? Are you studying leadership? Are you studying how to be a leader so you can sit there and lead at the level that you are on? And all leaders, listen, leaders, let me make this clear. I got to stop and make sure everybody understands this, right? If you are a leader, you do not need a title. So it doesn't matter, what level you're on, all right? Leaders lead, and that's just flat out what it is. I have a whole segment on leadership, and if anybody wants, actually, eventually I'm going to start posting these contents and posting these links so you can go to these webinars and get this content like on leadership, okay? But leadership, you do not need a title, but you also do need to study leadership because you need to understand, especially if you're in a business where you're going to be dealing with people, managing other people. You need to understand how to manage people. You need to understand how to address certain situations, and by doing that, you need to start to study that now. That's the choice that you need to make. The choice you need to make is saying, hey, I do want to be a supervisor. I do want to be a manager. I do want to be a director, and if these are the things that you want to do, then you personally have to take the time out to start to build on that. You have to make that choice. Once again, that choice has nothing to do with anyone else. It got everything to do with you and your goals. All right. So, so I said, personally, what are we doing? A choice from eating healthy, right? Living a much healthier life, So what are the things that you are eating? Because those things that you are eating play a role on how you feel. During the day, do you feel sluggish? Do you feel energetic? Are you excited? Are you sad? Believe it or not, food plays a role. Are you exercising? You don't have to be in the gym sitting here benching 300-pound sets. No, you can sit here right now, just like I'm doing, getting out every morning, every evening, or every afternoon, and going for a nice stroll just to do two things. One, get your exercise in, and then two, get your exercising of your mind in, which is probably more important than anything. All right, so you have to make the choices. It's all about you. I'm telling you now, you have the ability to make the choice. All right, you have the ability to sit there and say, hey, I'm going to eat this healthy food versus this non-healthy food. You have the ability to say, hey, I'm going to go on this walk rather than sit on the couch and watch TV. You have the choice to sit there and say, hey, rather than watch, this show, I can sit here and listen to an audio book or read a book that's going to allow me to learn how to invest my money or allow me to better my craft. Because I'm trying to be a supervisor, or I'm trying to be a manager, or I'm trying to be, a director, I'm trying to level myself up. Or you can sit back and grab something or watch YouTube on how to create an LLC, to start your own business. These are the choices that you can make. You can do it. It's no doubt. All you have to do is sit back and say, this is what I'm going to do, and do it. All right. So with that being said, I love every last one of you. And if you're rocking with me this morning, you already know the deal. Make sure that you stay good morning down there. And I definitely will acknowledge you. If I touch one person's life or 100,000 people plus, then that means that I was successful. So I appreciate every last one of you. Hey, listen, you know my deal, right? Today is Thursday. Today is a new day. Yesterday is over. So with that being said, I like to take yesterday, put it in a bag, crumble it up, and throw it away. It's over, gone. Regardless of what happened yesterday, there's nothing you could do about yesterday. But there are choices that you can make today that will make a change in your life. So make the choice today. All you have to say to yourself is, this is what I want to do. Say it out loud. Use that affirmation that I sent, either yesterday or the day before to everybody. Say those things out loud to start your day. Write down what you want to do. Immediately take action to it. Immediately take action to your list of things that you want to do. You want to make sure that you are running your day and your day is not running you. You have the ability to make the choice. Make the choice for greatness. Make the choice for your kids. Make the choice for yourself. Make the choice to better your situation. Make the choice to sit there and say, hey, I would like to take 2 to 3 vacations a year. So make the choice to do those things. Say, hey, I would like to buy a bigger house. Make the choice to buy a bigger house. I would like to open my own business. Make the choice to do the things to open your own business. I would like to be a supervisor or manager at my job. Make the choice to do the things and take the steps to be a supervisor or manager at your job. You can do it. Believe me. All it starts with a choice. It will sometimes be scary. It will sometimes be hard. It will sometimes be tired days. It will sometimes be things that tries to derail you. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you made the choice. Hey, I love every last one of you. All I ask is that you rock with me. When you rock with me, you stay good morning, good evening, good afternoon, even if you're watching the replay. Also, make sure you hit that share key. With that being said, I love every last one of you. Talk to you soon. Peace.